So I only have about 14 or 15 subscribers right now, but the biggest question I've been asked is how well does the Garmin R50 work with GSPro and putting? So I'm going to try it out. But with that being said, one thing that sucks about living in the northern states, I'm in Wisconsin, is my garage is a multi-use space. My wife's car was in here earlier. So for the last hour or so, I had my garage heater turned way up so that I could try and get some of that water to evaporate. So it is 88 degrees in my garage right now. I am roasting. So hopefully that doesn't affect my play. I'm going to play a few holes on GSPro, or try to at least. I have not even turned on the Garmin R50 yet. I'm going to try and hit my driver as well as do some putting. I'm going to play maybe 3 or 4 holes on my local course. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll play more, but that's what I'm going to do for now. All right, so here what I'm going to do is turn on the R50 and see what I have to do to connect it to GSPro. I only recently converted the license, so I have no idea what's going to happen or how this works. I don't know if I need my computer GSPro on first or anything. This is all brand new to me. Connect GSPro. All right, so I think what I have to do is connect my laptop to this. Okay, so my first impression here is this is my local course, and on the R50 Connect screen to GSPro, I can't figure out if it's connected or not. Normally when I play like Home to Hero, there's a green like indicator that clearly shows my balls being red. I don't know if I'm actually attached to GSPro or not. I think I am, but with the Bushnell Launch Pro, those little arrows turn green for me, so I know the ball's ready. I guess I'm going to hit one and see if it reads or not. I really have no idea. There's nothing to me that says it's ready or not, so this might not even read. And this is also a little scary for me because I'm hitting my driver in here and I'm not 100% comfortable with that, but I really want to see not only putting, I also want to see how well it does with a driver and a tee. I know Sean from Breaking 80 had a white bird tee and I have blue ones, so I'm wondering if that makes a difference. But again, right now, I have no idea if this is going to read or not. We'll find out here. Okay, first shot did not read at all. So I ended the session. I'm going to try again and see if it connects now that I already have GSPro connected. So all it tells me is it's waiting for GSPro, make sure the computer's connected using the credentials. I guess I can try and connect again. Right here it says like license found, but it doesn't show me what it's connecting to, so I really don't know what that means. Because it's not showing me that it's actually connected to a launch monitor or anything. I'm going to end the session. I'm going to turn off the R50 and then turn it back on. And I did already convert my license on the GSPro conversion tool from the Bushnell Launch Pro to the R50, so everything should be set there. I have connected my laptop's Wi-Fi to the Garmin R50 Wi-Fi, and I just can't get GSPro to load so far. Okay, so I just did an update that actually was pretty quick, probably less than a minute or two. Let's see if that helped me connect. All I can see is just keeps telling me waiting for GSPro. Make sure your other device is using the following network credentials. I'm attached to all that, and I can't get past that screen. So I changed the Wi-Fi password on the R50. I restarted my computer. I'm gonna try and hook this up again. But so far, like I said, I have not been able to connect to GSPro. I mean, so far, all I can get is a waiting for GSPro screen on the R50. Let me do some more research and see if I can get past this. So I did have a new update, so I'm downloading and installing that right now. Let's hope this lets me play GSPro on the R50. So far I've been spending about 20 minutes just trying to even play a single shot. Okay, so that is promising. It does actually say Garmin R50 in my license type there. It did not say that before, so let's hope it works a little better this time. Okay, I did connect my computer to the GSPro hotspot. Right now it's still waiting. Let me back out and go back in and see if that makes a difference. So far it's just still waiting for GSPro. Let me maybe try and start a match, see if that makes a difference. Actually, I did see my computer kept switching networks. One thing I don't like about this so far is with my Bushnell Launch Pro, I could just have the device and the computer be on the same Wi-Fi network. So far with the R50, it wants the computer to be on the R50's network. Okay, it's finally connected. It's been almost half an hour for me to even figure out how to get my Garmin R50 connected to GSPro and working. Well, maybe working. We'll find out shortly. So one thing I'm not quite used to yet is I feel like with the R50 I can move it a little bit more forward. This is maybe a little further back on the mat than I would like, but it is reading. I see it's green. It looks like the ready does not work on GSPro with the R50 for those arrows being green. Again, I'm going to hit driver here. I'm not 100% comfortable with driving my garage, so sorry if it's a bad shot. Okay, I'll take that. That's probably pretty close to where I normally end up. One thing that's kind of interesting to me is this says I'm only about 2 feet uphill, and I'm in this spot quite a bit in real life. And it definitely looks like more than 2 feet to me in real life, so I wonder if it actually is only 2 feet when I'm out there on the real course compared to what I have here. I didn't think that one went that far right, but maybe it did. And I did set up target alignment before I even went into this round. Okay, now here's what everyone wanted to see, putting. I'm about 15 feet away, half a foot uphill. Let me try and putt this and see how it does. I guess, yeah, I probably hit that a little hard, but I think that seemed faster than what I thought it was. Now that one I feel like I definitely hit softer than what would have been 8 feet, but I'm also not the world's best putter, but so far, granted it's been one hole, I think putting's been fine. Okay, I did have to move that one a couple times, but I got in a spot where I have a green light. I should be good to hit. Yeah, that's about right. I end up in that water way more than I care for. What's funny though is I was just playing my sim league at actually this golf course for a winter league, and because I'm not afraid of the ceiling, I was actually drawing everything. But now I think here, because I'm afraid of my ceiling height, both my drives have been fades. So I actually chose to re-hit that one because I really want to get used to it and see, can I hit a draw in my garage? Because I don't want to mess up my swing, which is why I've been hesitant to hit my driver in my garage. But let's see if I can put a draw on this one, because in real life, This tree right here is hanging way over the tee box here, so you really want to have a draw on this. That one was even less of a draw. So far, everything is going a little bit right here, so I don't know if I need to adjust the way I'm aiming or what. I'll kind of look into that a little bit more, but I'm not going to do that tonight yet. I'd like to say I did that on purpose so that I could putt here, but in reality, I did not do that on purpose. I did try hitting it more of in the back of my stance to have a little more roll on it, but I did not want to miss the giving circle. Here we have a 7-foot, 2-inch putt. I do have auto putt aim on, so all I should have to do is hit a 7-foot putt. I mean, I did hit that a little hard, but I don't know if you saw that halfway of the hole. That was kind of weird. Okay, I'm happy with that one. Good drive. I did kind of work on my aim and alignment and even my hand a little bit. Now I'm 90 yards out. Let's see how this one goes. What is kind of funny to me is that ball speed was 135 with my driver. With my 5-iron, I can get about 115. And I would think that my driver should be more than 20 miles per hour faster ball speed than my 5-iron. I think for me mentally, because I've had a couple herniated discs in my back, I limit how hard I swing, especially with driver, because I don't want to feel that pain again. It's a mental hurdle I'm trying to get past. I do have the stack that I'm trying to do again this winter, because I really want to get past that hurdle, because I know I can swing harder than that. I think I just have a mental block that's stopping me from actually doing it. We should get a good sense of the putting here. I have about 17 feet. Let me go ahead and put on what I think will be about a 17-foot putt. I think the R50 is reading the putts just fine. I just am putting maybe harder than I need to. That's the only thing I can get so far. The putting has been fine, it's been working fine. I'm just not used to the speed. Maybe tomorrow I can convert my license back to the Launch Pro and try my putting on there to see what the difference is. But so far it's working fine. It's just the speed is different, but that could be just because I don't normally putt on GSPro. This hole has water to the right, and lately I've been hitting a 6-iron off the tee. Again, these trees over here actually hang over quite a bit, so you do want to get another draw on it. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can draw. Normally I hit a 6-iron. I'm going to use my 5-iron here. There was some message on the R50, but I didn't see it on time, so I have to hit that again. that one I didn't hit great, but honestly I was curious if I was going to get that message on the R50 screen again. That was a terrible hit, and I'm trying my wedge pillows in a different spot, and that still hit the garage door. Luckily I didn't hit it very hard. Alright, so I have 104 yards here. Let's see how it does. On this hole, there's not really those trees on the left you have to worry about. And maybe the tees in front of me are a little lower. But I'm gonna go ahead and hit this one and see how it goes. I'll probably play one more hole after this and then be done for the day. Birdie! I should end there, but I want to hit one more drive. Okay, so the message I got was unable to capture ball metrics. I don't know why. I did have that one probably at the very front edge of where it was readable. And maybe they're slicing like that, but it's just really hard because when I was just playing not that far away, not that long ago, all I could hit was draws. So why am I getting slices now? Is it because I'm afraid of my garage ceiling? I don't know. But it's really odd to me that I went from basically 100% draws to I don't think I've had a single draw here today. The only thing I can think of is the ball might be further back in my stance than I want because it's further back on the mat than I'm comfortable with, so I might not be moving back as far on the mat as I should be to hit the right shot. I mean, this one doesn't look like I have very many options here, so I'm just going to try and hit it to get out. It got out, but definitely not the way I was planning on. So I think if anything, the putting might be a little fast, but that could be the stim setting I have it on. It works fine. I'm also not the biggest fan of putting on a launch monitor to begin with. I wonder if I can look at my impact camera like I can on, say, Home to Hero. I'm going to check that out now. Okay, that one was way further past than how hard I hit that. But now it also says my GSPro connection's been disconnected. I guess that's where I'm going to end that today. I think the putting's fine. It's maybe a little faster than what I think it should be. Again, that could be the stimp I have set on GSPro, which I think is a 9 right now, which I don't think is that fast. Driver was fine. I think my alignment was probably just off from where I was aiming to how I was hitting. There were some other factors that I'm not sure why I had the fade or slice in there when I didn't have that more than or less than 2 hours ago. I'm not sure why it disconnected, but it only did disconnect when I went to view the impact video. I don't know, I guess tomorrow maybe I'll try and play the same 5 or 6 holes with the Bushnell Launch Pro and putt it on that to see how that does.